Myths of the Machine is brought to you by our sponsor, Mighty Man Limited. Be a master of the universe when you wear Mighty Man Limited athletic and sportswear, custom-designed athletic compression gear for male and female athletes, compression shirts, sports bras, yoga pants, hoodies, and more. Available only at mightyman.logosoftware.com. Be mighty. Since the time when men gathered around campfires and told tales of the warriors who challenged the monsters that gather in the dark. The mighty men who fought alongside the gods, some rising to victory, others falling to the abyss. These are the heroes who became the myths of the machine.
Answering the ad to be a lighthouse keeper was the oddest thing that I could possibly think to do. I hated the water. I hated the ocean. I didn't even like pools. But after the divorce, it's the only thing I could think of. The settlement, she pretty much got everything, including the dog. And I couldn't live in the city anymore. So there I found myself, living in a lighthouse on the ocean. I thought if anything it would give me plenty of time to finish my book. I'd been working on it for 8 years and pretty much had 5 pages typed. So this would give me all the time that I would need. I'd be away from the big city and the rat race and the singles dating scene that I thought I was done with. And here I'd be able to find peace of mind. I hope the neighbors were pleasant enough.
Seeding the ground is an act of love. It has to be done with the hand.
If you cock your head just right, you can hear the corn growing.
Everybody had that down, homey, East Coast feeling that you saw in a lot of movies and TV shows growing up. But it wasn't quite what I expected. I was still that city boy, or that city slicker. And everyone thought that I was something different than what I really was. And even that, I couldn't be sure of myself. We finally got the light working again. The calls came over the radio that the big storm was coming.
Has issued a coastal flood warning, which is in effect from 9 p.m. this evening to 1 a.m. Tuesday.
Something I pretty much dreaded. I hated the rain, let alone running from the house to the cab, from the train station to work. And now my first hurricane was coming. I have to admit I was terrified. But I do have a job. I'll keep the light going. It's dry in here. It's the least I can say. At 8 o'clock, the storm hit. It was a lot worse than I had expected. Not the kind of place that you want to be when you really don't like the ocean and the ocean is coming up into your front yard. It's my responsibility to keep that light shining. I don't know if there are really any boats out there anymore, and I'm pretty sure they all use GPS and they all had radar and sonar and all sorts of things that they really didn't need this light. It's not like, I don't know, we're in ancient Greece or something like that. The storm, it sure was something. It battered us for hours. The wind howled like you've never heard anything before. Pretty incredible. 2 hours in, the lights went out. I gotta say, we had a few blackouts in the city. But it was a lot different because you had neighbors and you could hear the hustle and the bustle, The cars outside. My nearest neighbor was more than a mile away. I was out here on this peninsula all by myself. The static in the storm, the radio really wasn't getting much. There really wasn't much I could do with the DVR system. There was no cable. It was one of the things I needed to get rid of, get away from. The constant 24/7 news cycle. And here I was living the Weather Channel. Frightening. The small generator powered up and provided the minimal amount of lights for the living space. Most of the power was diverted to the beacon. I figured rather than sit downstairs, I'd watch the storm. I would challenge it. The safety of my glass tower, my brick and stone lighthouse. It was something. I could see the white waves crashing on the rocks. Pounding, really pounding. The tide had to be up 15, 20 feet. I mean, I don't know how these people measure these things, but there was water where there wasn't yesterday. If I got any higher, I wouldn't know what to do. Do I leave the lighthouse? Do I stay at the lighthouse? What are the protocols for these things? Who really knows? Unbelievable, the storm. I don't know, but I thought I just saw something surface on the water. And then went back down. It couldn't be. A boat, possibly? Something capsized? There it is again. I grabbed my binoculars and I looked through the rain as much as I could. It was dark and in the storm. There was still more light coming from the sky during that I could make out a shape. I could make out a few shapes. It looked like it must be a boat. It must have crashed up onto the shore. It must be fishermen that got stuck out in the storm. I think these guys would have radios or something to know about this was coming. I mean, you could see it coming for hours. I better get downstairs and do something. Wait. Those aren't fishermen. I don't know what they are. I mean, they're standing on two legs. They're pointing at the lighthouse. They're pointing here. They see me. Oh my God. They see me. They know I'm in the lighthouse. I've got to lock this place up. I ran down the stairs as fast as I could. There was a hatch door with a lock, just like on a Navy ship. I spun it as quick as I could, making it as tight as I could. There were no windows on the first level. I really couldn't see, and the only way to go was back up into the tower. If they had seen me before, it was the only way to tell what would be going on. To run back up to the top of the lighthouse. They came closer to the tower, but I couldn't see them because they were too close, and I wasn't going out into that storm. No way was I going out into that storm. No, they're pounding on the door. Incessant pounding. What the hell can these people want with me? They're not even people. What the hell do they want? They're breaking the door in. What do you want? Who are you? I don't know who you are. I don't understand what you're saying. Stop, get away from me. They grabbed me. No, let me go. They picked me up by my wrists. They dragged me out. I didn't know what they wanted. Did they want the contents of the lighthouse? Did they want to get taken? I didn't care. Take everything. Just leave me alone. I'll get in the car. I'll leave. You'll never see me again. Just let me go. They wouldn't listen. They were intent on taking me with them. No, not there. Not there. I don't want to go into the water. No. They're taking... No. They kept dragging me closer and closer to the water's edge. I didn't want to be in the water. It was cold. splashing rain and freezing wind. Closer and closer and deeper, they kept pulling me. What were these people thinking? They kept pulling me. I can't, not into the water. I'm not like you, don't. Oh no. And there I was, under the water. I knew it was the end. I would not survive this. This was madness. This was a nightmare. I left for this. They kept dragging me deeper and deeper under the depths. The storm itself seemed quiet, it seemed calm. The moments when I thought that I was just about to black out. As the thrumming, pounding, heartbeat pounded in my ears, my head, I realized. I was amazed. But despite all of it, I was under 100 feet of water. And I could breathe.
Bad machine.